How do you set and track goals for yourself and your business?
The moment I turn on my laptop, I will see whether are we on the right track. I see a lot of data. With this data, I will break it down into departmental goal. Then every single day at 6 o'clock, we'll have a maintenance department to send
6 o'clock in the morning?
6 p.m.
Oh, 6 p.m. Okay.
The end of the business day, different department will send a different report. Of the progress of the department on daily basis.
Kita luar biasa, kini tiba masanya. Bina masa depanmu, saat kita bergandingan terasa ringan.
Alright, kembali lagi ke Unibizity. So sekarang ni korang nampak macam kita tengah nak masak kan, tapi sebenarnya kita bukan nak masak. Sebab I bukanlah chef and you pun bukan chef kan. Kita apa yang kita nak dapatkan hari ni adalah resepi. Resepi kejayaan seorang yang bernama Keith.
Okay.
So I akan ada few soalan kat you, and from there you bagi tahu lah what are the recipe of success. And so kalau you tersebut this word learn, you kena letak RM1 dalam this jar. Okay.
Okay.
So that is the only catch lah. Alright, so are you ready for the first question?
Yes.
Okay. What's the secret ingredient to Keith Kuang's success? There must be some hidden recipe or strategy behind becoming a successful businessman.
Perseverance. Yes.
Alright, so one, perseverance.
Yes.
Okay. What's your personal habit or routine that contribute most to your productivity and focus?
Come office on time.
Come office on time. Oh, that's the.
I will also, another thing if I want to top it up is also having a morning meeting with my team. Every morning.
Well, every morning you will have this routine where you will have a morning meeting with the team.
Different teams.
Oh.
Yes.
So every morning has a different department lah.
Yes.
So you set it up already.
Yes.
Oh, so very structured are you?
Yes, I'm a very structured guy, and then every single week we will have a inter-department meeting. That's where they will talk to each other, like they collaborate and all those things.
Oh, yes. That's interesting, man. The second recipe is to come early or come on time every day, and also meet with the team. Don't just come, sit in your own office and only read newspaper, right?
Yes.
So do something productive also when you come in.
Yes.
Amazing. That's the second recipe. All right.
Yep.
How do you set and track goals for yourself and your business? Oh, this one I'm sure very interesting.
Okay. How do I set is I always making sure company has a big company dashboard and all those things that we have a dashboard that every day, the moment I turn on my laptop, I will see whether are we on the right track in terms of the graph and chart. Because I'm a data guy. I see a lot of data. With this data, I will break it down into departmental dashboard. Marketing ada marketing punya, sales ada sales punya, then customer service even a customer punya dashboard. After this dashboard, then every single day at 6 o'clock we'll have a maintenance department to send
6 o'clock in the morning?
6 p.m.
Oh, 6 p.m. Okay.
The end of the business day, different department will send a different report. Of the progress of the department on daily basis. So we call it end of the day report, and then early in the morning there will be a dashboard. They don't need to report to me anything. We just look at the dashboard and then we craft the next strategies for the way or for the day to move forward.
So
yes.
You as a company set it, or them as a team member that do their own planning?
They do their own planning as long as it aligns. It go back to the total company goals. Yes. So somehow we actually align in different departments will have their own goals by themselves, but it will all go back to the big company goals. So every day after I look at just making sure everybody's on track, then I'm fine.
In short, you systemize everything.
Yes,
and make sure that you are always on top of things lah.
Yes.
Amazing, with reports and also inputs and outputs, right? Amazing. Okay, what are the core values that guide your leadership and decision making?
Oh, the core values. Everybody in the companies are wearing this tag, even though our office don't really need to wear a tag to come into an office. This is something to really let them to really remember is we make our company the 6 alphabets to make it into different 6 values, and these are the 6 values. I have hired people because of the values. I have also fired people because of the values, because these are, I will call it as the
core values. The
values that it will keep us going. So the values, if you're really asking me, is belongings, empathy, leadership, integrity, versatility, and excellence. So if you ask me the one word to choose values is integrity, because we are answerable to owners, we are answerable. It's all about money because we involve rentals, it's all about money. So we need to making sure trust is always with us, owner trusts us, tenant trusts us. That's where integrity is always the utmost important values.
Amazing. So your core values is actually belief. Okay, you have to stir it, bro. If not, nanti tak cukup masak.
Nanti
hangus. Hangus bawah dia. Alright, so how do you foster innovation within your team and company?
I always encourage my team to listen. The purpose of listening is to listen. When you listen, you just listen why the person say what they say as such. You ask question back. Don't straight away put a judgment. So I think if you're really asking me, the thing that has always been doing well for us is I listen to the team, and the core team, which is my HOD, will listen to that team as well. This is, I think, the thing that we have been practicing.
Amazing. So always keep your ears open.
Yes.
Ears open, not to when you talk, not to defend or to argue, but to listen and seek to understand. Right?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
All right. So what strategies have you been most effective in scaling your business?
I would put two strategy. Again, one is perseverance. I will always put this way. Growth is always as good as you are doing gym to build your body. Is it easy? So it will never be easy. Who have done do the gym work before, they know when you are building your muscle, it's never be easy. You have to go through the pain, you have to go through a lot of things. But if you persevere enough, that's where you're able to see your muscle. So I think this is the first thing that is really important. The second thing is trust, because when the team grows big, you need to always trust to keep the team intact. And how the trust is built is through communication and alignment. So communication start from listening. That's how the logic works that way.
All right, amazing. Okay,
I like this. I would like to.
Yeah, cool lagi.
I like this.
What is your approach to customer service and tenant satisfaction?
I would say some people who like us will really like us. Some people who hate us will still hate us. Being in the business, I put it this way, I can make everybody laugh.
They say hater is gonna hate.
Always. But what makes tenant chose us is what I mentioned in the previous sessions, where we give them easy, lower barrier to come in, and then secondly is they know we mean what we say. When we are delivering our maintenance service, when delivering our housekeeping service, we do 2 times per week cleaning on the common area. When you imagine that, say you have 3 or 4 people different staying in the same house, everybody cooks, and you're asking tenant to throw away the trash, nobody will throw. So we are the one who helping to making sure the house is always in good conditions. So we need to making sure we fulfill our promise. So the last thing is when we set rules to the tenants, to making sure everybody following the rules, we also have our own set of rules to making sure we deliver our promise.
All right, amazing. So always about delivering your promises.
Yes, I like this also. Let me cook.
Yeah. What role does mentorship play in your ongoing development? Do you have a mentor?
Yes, I do. I have a few mentors. One of the mentor that I look up to during my starting of my entrepreneurships, it was Dato' Michael Tan. Now I look up to a person very, very greatly, where he is the one who taught me how to really making sure the team energy is always there. He is a founder and CEO of Big Buff, and he's also the founder for Vimigo system. I look up to him a lot, and I learned a lot of how he managing the team as well.
So you have personal relationship and you learn
Yes.
Directly from him lah.
Yes.
Oh, that's
I do.
amazing.
Oh,
Learn.
ini tricky lah ni.
Ringgit.
Okay.
Alright.
I was being tricked. Yeah. But I like it. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's very important to also have a mentor in life, right?
Yes.
So that you don't make so many mistakes. If you do yourself, you tend to make more mistakes. When you have a mentor, then they show you the road to less mistake lah. Kan?
Indeed. And in fact, they do not need to teach me. They do not need to teach me anyway.
They're successful already.
Why would they do so? Is literally they do it just because out of their goodwill. They believe that the like-minded people should really do it together. I really appreciate what have they done. They have shaped me to become who I am today.
Yeah,
Yes.
amazing. All right. So how do you manage work-life balance as a busy entrepreneur?
Kawan-kawan di depan TV or any of the in front of the screen, I'm not a work-life balance kind of guy. I am not. And I've always tell my team that they're working in BeLive, there's no work-life balance too. So how I will also putting it is work-life integrations. Okay, why I say work-life balance is it will never exist and it shouldn't exist is because you're putting work is work, life is life. So you're putting 50%. It means you somehow being forced to work. That's why you are forced to choose that 50% of your life that you doesn't like it, and then you have to do it anyway for any reason. We don't care. How about we look at it into a work-life integrations? Means you integrate life into your work, you integrate work into your life. It is as one. You don't feel like you are working. You don't feel like you do not have life. You don't feel like you enjoy what you do. You enjoy your life. And you enjoy your work, so it's not like a clear separation of two areas, but it indeed integrate together. This I have always been telling my team.
Yeah, I think there's no such thing as work-life balance, like, especially if you're an entrepreneur, right?
Impossible.
You cannot switch off at 6 p.m, right?
I can't.
If you switch off at 6 p.m, your business so
yes,
what happen lah tomorrow, kan?
Yes. I'm still on at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's work-life balance for entrepreneurs, guys. Alright, so what role does technology play in your recipe in success?
This one I need to cook first. Cook first. This one, technology is the only, I would say, is the main criteria, the main recipe for our business. How I build the trust, how I build the communications, how I build all these things are based on technology. Technology is the one who helps us to connect with each other. So like for us, because we are managing the properties on behalf of the owners, and yet we are communicating with the tenant. How does the owners know that we have been doing everything correctly and all those things? We use tech, we build our own apps to connect us with tenants and the owners together. So tech is the main element. In fact, we actually build our own AI system, machine learning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We build all these things, really making sure the process of recruiting.
Ada cakap learn tadi, bro.
Shit.
AI learning lagi.
I got tricked one more time. Okay. Okay, so we have machine learning. So we built the AI system behind to understand the profile of the tenant, to recommend rooms according to their profile. So it makes our sales process so much faster, easier, and we also have AI behind to really understand the sentiments of the tenants, of the owners when they come to and approach us.
What they want,
and what's the emotion, what the sentiments, what's the emotion state right now. So we're able to come up with the correct strategy that according to the SOP that will making sure all our owners and our tenants are, I will say, majority happy with us.
Alright, looking ahead, what are your biggest aspiration for your business and yourself?
Growing business, I would say by default, it will still continue it will continue to be growing. But the motivation to keep it growing, which is the aspiration, is to be able to build businesses that see the team is growing. When I say the team is growing, it's not growing in terms of size. I'm really happy to see how my team has grown from they were an exec, and then they
personally how they grow as well.
Yes, their personal growth that motivates me. That's the aspirations. That's why I want to make the business grow bigger. That's why they're able to lead bigger team, and they're able to make more money as well. So because they're able to make more money because they have become a greater leader themselves. Yes,
amazing. Alright, so
like this as well.
Yeah. Alright. So what advice would you give to someone starting out in co-living or property management space? Basically, advice for your competitor.
Okay, for my wannabe competitor first. At least a wannabe, right? Okay, so I would say, to be honest, must embrace the tech. If you are not, do not have the capacity of building the tech, learn how to be good.
Ding. Learn how to be good, is it?
Oh my goodness, this is the word that I always get caught. Okay. Be good in customer service, because our co-living industry, we are actually as good as a hospitality line. We're a service line.
Hotel lah,
it's a hotel. It's just the hotel do for short stay, we do for long stay. So in order to jaga nama of industry ni, we don't want to let people say, hey, co-living tu tak boleh pakai punya lah, landlord ni tak boleh pakai punya lah, their service sucks lah, all these things. How are we able to make this industry better together? Even though you are my competitor, is together we can make this industry greater by delivering good customer service.
Alright, so this is the last recipe.
Oi.
The last ingredient to finish off this recipe.
Okay.
What's the best business advice you've ever received and how has it influenced you?
First is the one that you just mentioned just now in the earlier sessions. How you do anything is how you do everything. That says a lot about a person. So always remember one thing is, if I want something to be really work out, I want to have something work out, I need to change something, because right now my behavior of this something, it create whatever I have. So if I want something more than that, better, I have to change slightly over here. Second advice is, I think some of you have heard of it, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That is insane. This is another best advice I ever received, is because a lot of people just sitting there and just expecting they do the same thing, and they think, okay, the money will fly in, the sales will come in, the marketing leads will come in. Come on, it won't, right? Unless you are determined enough in making a change. Otherwise, nothing change. So I think this is the best advice I ever received.
I think that is the best recipe of success that we can have.
Yeah,
so thank you so
this.
much. I like this whole your answers apa semua thing. I think is very suitable for people who wants to start a business and want a recipe for success. So here you go.
Thank
What
you.
is this? What do we call it?
Call this as believe nasi lemak or keep
Nasi lemak Billy. So after this, bro, you act like I'm a buyer and you show me how do you sell to a buyer. Is it possible? So I become your buyer lah.
The tenant lah.
I become the tenant. I become the 23-year-old tenant.
Okay, boleh.
Okay.
Can.
Okay, Keith. Now we all know the ingredients already. So now we want to see the product. So can you convince me to rent from BeLive Co-Living?
Sure.
That's the first thing I want to know.
This is the rooms that you are getting, Mr. Ashraf. So if you are my tenants, I would like to show you that all our rooms look exactly the same like this. So it is as good as a hotel grade kind of rooms, and we hold our products proudly because we are the one who renovated the entire rooms. What's so special about these rooms itself is we actually rewired the entire rooms. How we rewire is you no longer needing separate extensions that sometimes the plug point kat tempat kat one area for you to use your laptop, you need to use plug point and connect and all this thing is very lazy one. So what happened is our table atas sini, kat sini we have a plug point already. So you can straight away connect to your laptop.
Then here also, I think I see another platform.
Yes, another plug point next above your head over here at the big frame punya is also for you to put your charger for your phone. So we know the behavior of tenants where they always use their phone. They will never use their phone on this table one. They use their phone on their bed so they can charge and use, and then after when they're ready to rest, they just put their phone at the frame over there.
Wow.
So while charging, they're able to sleep over
You
there.
actually think about the consumer while designing this whole thing,
yes.
this whole space.
So even we have, you get to see a different thing as well. There's a plug point kat sini juga. There's plug point kat dia punya wardrobe juga. The plug point is meant for them to blow the hair, the hair dryer. So because kat tepi kanan sini ada mirror. So it is meant because we have designed the place where we know the place where you will dry your hair after the shower. So we put the plug point that is easily reachable.
Also, you can do coffee there as well.
Kalau nak lah. Then every single room tentu ada peti sejuk yang tersendiri, which is underneath, which is so it has another plug point underneath there. So we have used tempered glass for our wardrobes and all this thing. All this are aesthetic, but not on. So we are not a co-living companies that's focused about aesthetic, but also the functionality lah. At least the plug point is sufficient enough for you to really use whatever that you want to use on the daily life.
So all of the rooms are similar to this, same like this.
It will seem like this.
And when they come in, is it with the bed sheets, the pillows and everything?
Bedsheet and pillows we used to provide. Then after that, we actually get feedback from our tenants saying, "Hey, Keith, you doesn't really need to do this because we love to use our own."
Understand?
So then we're able to save certain costs on this as well, because they say at the end of the day, the things that you give to us, we may not use it. We will just pack it and put it aside. Yes.
Understand? Yeah, but makes sense. But
They
everything
love
else,
that.
everything
They love-
else, they get it lah, like the bed and everything.
Yes,
all-
yes. It's fully furnished. You just need to carry. It's just the hotel check-in lah. You just gonna bawa baju, your toothbrush and all this thing lah. So basically, it's just like moving into a hotel. Yeah.
All right. So every room is the same size, or is
It has a different size. It has a different size.
So
So
different size will be different price.
different pricing, based on the square feet.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
yes.
All right. Do I need to know anything else? Oh, is there like any facilities or any common areas pictures?
Yes. Okay. This is another angle. This is another angle of the rooms itself. So let's see. Okay. So this is at a common area. Imagine that at this common area itself we have dining area. So and also this kitchen is also renovated by ourselves. So definitely it has a hood and hob for people to cook, and every single unit definitely will have a water filter machine for our tenants to use hot water and warm water. And also every single unit will definitely have a microwave. That's why it makes our tenant, if they want to have a light cooking, it's easy to have a light cooking. If they want to just heat up the food, they're able to do so. As I would say, a normal busy lifestyle people punya orang, this cukup untuk guna lah. So they're able to
Just
have
nice ah.
just nice ah. So we actually we have these are the things that we provide lah. In the bathroom, it will be the same with the water heater. So that's at least we want to making sure our tenant be able to shower, really having good shower lah.
Yeah,
Because I've seen some units don't even provide water heater at all. Oh my goodness, how do they shower?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So, macam zaman dulu lah bro.
I have seen that. I've seen some landlord don't want to provide that. I'm like,
I see these are some interesting things on the table now.
we have, because we need to be extra cautious, because we have female only unit, we have male only unit, and we have mixed gender units. So we do not want to have any conflict, like what in the previous sessions that you asked rightfully is how am I able to making sure all different tenants coming from different backgrounds are able to live under the same roof harmoniously. So one of the way is to having a very strict rules where everybody following the rules, then everybody are playing on the same set of rules, right? The most important thing that create a lot of disturbance where is the tenants always bring their friend. Based on my experience, but then I have been in this business for many years. We do not want to have all this disturbance and then a lot of complaints coming and say, hey, this is supposed to be a female unit, why this person can bring the friend and all these things.
So it all started from complaints also lah.
Yes. Because also one thing that we're in a country that we need to be really cautious about some of the needs for our tenants.
Yeah.
Let's say this is a Muslimah only unit. Certainly, I wouldn't allow any guy or any male entering the unit at all. So then end of the day, if I don't put it a very strict rules, then that not only that I will receive a complaint, it will become an argument with the tenant who's suspected to bring in and all those things. So we rather don't go into that level of conflict, and we set our rules clearly upfront.
From the start.
Yes.
But I think that's amazing. And for me, if I have a daughter, which I do, I have 2 daughters, I would send them to a place like this.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, so that no guys can go into their room. Right? No guys can go to their house. If they do, then you pay 500 and I get notified also, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's important to have these rules. And so I'm sold, man. I'll send my kids here.
Thank you so much.
Alright, so thank you so much for sharing with me and with the audience about BeLive punya space ni. And I think this is something that is very interesting. This is a business that I think will flourish in the future, because I think more and more people would need this kind of service, kind. So hats off to you, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Alright, so that's it for our episode today. Thank you so much again, Keith, for sharing your story with us, giving us so much knowledge and wisdom. I'll catch you guys next week with a different guest next week.